Okay guys, good morning. It's Friday morning. Just did the radio, and so putting stuff away. Did the giveaway for the Target, so make sure you guys tune into that because the giveaway went through. And I did want to mention, I do want to do more of those. Maybe not necessarily the a Target or something from the video, maybe something that anything I can slip into an envelope, put a stamp on it, mail it out. That way it's easy because all I have to do is go out to the mailbox and do it. So that's what I want to do for that. So I'm putting stuff away. I don't want you guys to see what the stuff is that we've talked about, or the videos, because you have to watch tomorrow. And I think you'll find the gun refreshing and different. Alright, put that away. And put the little red scarf thing away. It was really cool to bring out my new coffee cup. I got my new coffee cup, and it made its first radio show appearance. Okay, got all the shout outs. You know, the shout outs are a pretty important part of the show too, but you know, it actually is. It's I get sometimes messages and they want me to like tell a story or anything like that, but it's hard to do stuff like that because sometimes it'll just be overwhelming, or it just doesn't. I never realized how hard it is to actually incorporate some of this stuff. That's why another reason I did the JW's radio was to incorporate more of you guys involved, and doing the name shout outs is really a part of it, and coming to it. But anything more, I think it would become a little bit more difficult to do. So I try to keep it simple to keep it going. Of course, we got the movie to talk about. Oops. All right. And yeah, let's close this up. The lighting this morning, because it was so, I mean, literally like a storm out there. So brought out the extra light to make sure things didn't look too dark. Sometimes that happens. All right. We still have the morning left. Let's get to it. And at work. It's not as cold and windy and rainy as yesterday was, which is nice. It was interesting. There was like steam coming out of the top of that building. Almost looked like it was on fire. But yeah, not too bad. Slow Friday, a little bit busy, but anyway. Hopefully get to go home soon, because it gets boring around here when there's nobody coming in. But no, we did the radio, JW's radio, as you folks saw that, and we did do the drawing for the Target. I think that's cool. One of you guys won. Of course you knew that, right? I wonder who it was. Who do you think it was? Who do you think it was? Who has won the JW's radio? Place your bets, right? I want to continue to do those and offer different prizes instead of a shot up target from the channel, but I'm glad somebody thinks it's a good idea and at least people are entering. So yeah, I messed around with a little bit with that sheet metal, the 18 gauge sheet metal. It works out pretty good. Let me show you what I got. The fella at the sheet metal yard, he actually did tell me that these the 16 or the 18 gauge is a lot easier to work with. And you can see it here. He even said, you know, the difference between the 16 and the 18 is like pretty dramatic. He even said, you know, it's quite shocking to see how much different it is, how much easier it is to cut with just the shears. And he's totally right. It's a lot easier to work with. I'm very happy. 18 gauge is where I'm going to stick with because it's easier to do this. If I'm going to continue to kind of do them, because making those blades out of the 16 was brutal to cut. This is out of control. About 70 something degrees out. It's one of those spiders that we have out here. They call them crab spiders. This thing really grew. Hey guys, Cactus JAC here. Look at this. Isn't that cool? That is a picture of me that was imposed into Dirty Harry. In fact, I got some cactus candy right here, and I bet you're wondering, Pat Jack, how the heck did you get this stuff? Check this out. Okay guys, well, I got home and this box was yeah, another box, and I have a feeling that this is from good old Santee from the Arizona Ghost Riders. You know what? Because you know what gives it away? I see Arizona right there, and he told me he was sending me something. I sent him a little something myself, so now he sent. You know, before I open this up completely, because let me get my phone. There was something that he said today, actually. Interesting enough. What did he say? Now I may not even be able to find it. Nope. Okay, it says, by the way, when you get your gift, the keychain goes with the picture. That's all he's going to tell me. Well, let's okay. All right, Santee, find out what you done. You know, we don't, you know, by the way, out here, we can't get plastic bags like this, just so you know. They've outlawed these in the state, so you can't, you go to Walmart, Target, whatever, you can't get these. Yeah, you gotta bring your own cloth bag. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my God. Oh, that is good. Oh, that is the best right there. That is. Oh man, you know, you're getting really good at this. You're getting good at this, Santee. He's been imposing himself into film shots too. Oh, I've seen this. I've seen this at Old Tucson. This is cool. I've seen that before at Old Tucson. Arizona Cowboy. Ooh, I like hot sauce. Man, that's gonna be a look at it. It's got a little hat on it. Authentic. Refrigerate it after opening. It's from Phoenix. That's pretty cool. Now I'm gonna have to have like steak or something. Cactus candy. Is that for real? Yeah. Yeah, it sure is. Oh, we'll have to try this at the end of the vlog. Cactus candy. Man, I almost don't even want to open that in a sense. Oh, you know what? I should have read the card first, right? Man, you went all out on this one, buddy. You didn't have to do all this. Alright. Merry
Merry Christmas. May all your wishes come true. Hope it's a great one, Bat Jack. Glad we are friends. You know what, Santee? I met a lot of you guys on YouTube, and it's been amazing, and that's the greatest gift of it all, is I've met some really awesome people from YouTube, and that outweighs the bad by miles. I mean, miles and miles. And you guys make it all worth it, I tell you. It's amazing what I've done here on YouTube. It absolutely is mind-blowing to me. Man, this thing just keeps going. What'd you do here, Santee? Oh, how in the heck did you do that? I heard they couldn't do that. By the way, guys, Santee and I both have, it's quite a story. I'll tell it at the end of the vlog about our devil's cut thing. It was because of Santee I actually tried this for the very first time. And yeah, I'll tell it at the end of the vlog. Hopefully I'll remember. How did you send that? Usually they're just like, oh, you can't send that. Oh, maybe some things were wrapped up and they fell out during shipment. Oh. Well, who doesn't need one of these? You know, I don't have one of these. I do not. The other neat thing about this is that usually when you see a 44 Magnum, you do not see a full metal jacket. At least I've never seen one. This is actually the first time I've seen a full metal jacket solid point like that on a 44 Magnum. But no, man, thank you very much. This is really cool. This just cracks me up right here. Well, there's the thumbnail. Thank you, Santee. I appreciate it. And thank all of you, because you guys really are special to me. You really are. There's a nice community here we got, and there's a lot of you that follow, and it's just amazing and super cool. So I really appreciate that. Alright, yes, thank you, Santee. Santee sent me some swag, and I appreciate it. And this is really cool. He's, like I said, he's been getting really good at doing stuff like that. So, as you saw, so part of that bit is he sent some cactus. I have never. I'm just trying to wrap my head around how this is. This is from Arizona. Made there, even it does say that. So there, this says there's an allergy warning, manufactured at a facility that packages peanuts. Okay, but yeah, made from prickly pear cactus, the Cactus Candy Company. All right, here we go. Like I said, I almost didn't want to open this, but since he sent it along, let's test it out here. That is interesting, the way it smells, and it looks really interesting. It doesn't look like anything I thought it would. Look at that. Okay, here we go. Very interesting. This is definitely unlike anything I've ever had. Have you tried this, Santee? Have you tried this stuff? I know you like gummies. This is like a gourmet gummy. That's what this is. There's stuff in there. There's like, I think, bits of like cactus. It does say prickly pear cactus, juice, prickly pear cactus juice. I wonder, can you just like, I think you can, I guess in the desert, if you need to survive, you could actually eat cactus, right? I think, That's pretty good. like I said, I've never tasted nothing like that before. And that's like a really gourmet type of jelly candy. It's pretty good. Thanks, Santee. Mirrors are everywhere. Alright. Okay. The mirrors are everywhere. This is a movie that's really neat. It came out some time ago, I guess. Not that long ago. Well, I guess for my take, 2008. So, Mirrors with Kiefer Sutherland. If you like Kiefer Sutherland, you will like this movie, because I think you know, you gotta just kind of like Kiefer Sutherland. If you've never seen it, it's one of those that actually you're kind of intrigued in it, and you keep watching it, and it definitely makes you want to keep going. Well, basically, it's as you can see, it's kind of a scary movie. He takes a job at an abandoned kind of, like, I think it's like a hospital, or no, it's like a mall or something that burned down. There's a lot of mirrors in the place, and I don't want to give this movie away if you haven't seen it, because maybe some of you haven't seen it. But he starts to see things in there, and there's strange things in the mirrors, and it all starts to connect, and for a lot of people think he's going crazy, and people starting to, like, you know, because he also has a bad history. I think he's a former police officer that he ran into some sort of situation. I think he, like, you know, it ruined his career in a sense, so he's kind of, like, in a sense taking on this other job. It's also got Amy Smart in it, and she's definitely pretty nice on the eyes. So, but yeah, he starts to see these weird things in the mirrors, and there's a lot of backstory to it. It gets really interesting how he starts to trace down Anna Essiker. Who is Anna Essiker? And it really, it winds up coming down to it. He's running around his house trying to cover up all the mirrors before the things come out and get him. Yeah, so like I said, I don't want to give it away in case you're interested in seeing it, but interesting movie. Again, it's kind of like one of those things, if you don't like Kiefer Sutherland, you may not enjoy it. You got to kind of like Kiefer Sutherland, which I do. I think he's a pretty good actor. And, well, of course, I like Donald Sutherland. But yes, JW's Radio is done, and make sure you catch that tomorrow. Find out who won the Target giveaway. I'll give you a hint. It was one of you guys. Well, of course it was somebody, right? Come on, Bat Jack, right? All right. So, no, I appreciate it, everybody. And, you know, Christmas is around the corner. You know, I just wanted to really thank you all for everything you do. And, you know, back to, like, just kind of touching on this again, you know, kind of the touchy-feely stuff, you know, here on the channel. But I really do appreciate all of you. It's amazing. It's amazing that what the community has done for me. And, you know, I'm really glad I can give something back. And I really try to give every, you know, if I can give a little, I'm trying to, you know. It's been an ongoing process. And the channel has been doing great. The main channel has been doing awesome, so I look forward to continuing on with that. I guess so far the worst bump in the road really was, I guess, the guy stealing my videos, which in a sense, I mean, it's just going to happen. There's a lot of that going on. There's even the bigger channels, not necessarily gun stuff. Oddly enough, I don't watch a lot of that stuff on YouTube. I watch a lot of other things like comedy stuff, and there's this one channel I follow a lot that, man, I tell you, they rip his videos off left and right. They're always, I'm like, man, this is like, you know, so I understand a little bit, you know. At first it was a shocker for me, but, you know, it's just what's going to happen. You know, you have really no control over it. It's what's going to go down. So it is a backhanded compliment, but you would think somebody else would come up with their own ideas, but hey, what the heck. I'm just gonna keep trucking along, and you know, and keep doing what I'm doing. The YouTube has been definitely good to me, as all of you have been good to me, and
again, you know, meeting a lot of you. So that was really cool. So, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, and see what goes on Saturday. Saturday's a half day at work for me, and yeah, so thanks, Santee, and thank you to everybody. Thank you. I got my coffee cup here, and yes, it made its first appearance on the JW's radio. Thanks.
Oh, I know what you're thinking, punk. Did he fire 6 shots or only 5? I'll tell you the truth, in all this excitement, I kinda lost track myself. But being this is a 44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world, and it would blow your head clean off, got to ask yourself a question. Do I feel lucky? Or do you, punk?